Eric, you never came out of the games. How much how important was that for you? You were feeling it and didn't want to come out today.
Coach just trusted me on the court the whole 40 minutes, and I just tried to produce when I could, and when I got tired, I just tried to push through.
Career high in points tonight, 27. Was it important to you to come out and lead this team against Loyola?
It was kind of important to me, but I feel like the most important thing was winning. Whether it's led by me, Barret, Marcus, or anybody on the team, just getting the win is important.
How much was the lift? You get the lift from Barret, the three from him, two free throws from Brown. Did you kind of get some points from some people that maybe you didn't expect tonight to win this game?
Oh no, I feel like I expected everyone to make big time plays because we work on them every day. We work hard. We're put in situations where it's pressure, so I really expected it.
Big win at home. Obviously, you guys have been perfect, not perfect, but pretty much perfect at home. But what sort of confidence does this build beating a team like Loyola and getting revenge from that loss 2 weeks ago?
It's big for us, big for our team, big for our community. Loyola, that's a great program, big time program. They're well coached. They have good players, and I just feel like that was a big win for us.
How were you able to match them physically, match their physicality today on defense?
Really just keying in, just listening to the coach's game plan. We were kind of late on some over-the-top passes to Krubwick early, and we just tried to key in on that, and we started to get drove a little bit in the second half, and we just tried to keep him out the paint after we know where to fix it.
Offensively, you kind of were really aggressive. No matter who they guarded you, you were able to get to the rim. Just how did you kind of find a crease for defense?
Really just continue to attack and just being able to re-attack when I'm cut off and just not taking no for an answer. Just keep going.
It seemed like a game where whenever you guys needed a big shot or a big run, you got it. I know they kind of they kept it close late. What can you say about your team's poise, down the stretch tonight?
I'm proud of them. I feel like everyone contributed, at some point in time in the clutch, and each and every one of them, they work hard. So I like I said, I expect it.
Barret defended Krubwick really closely, especially in the second half, only 2 points. How big was his defense tonight?
Barret was huge. I know Krubwick, he's a very good player, and just being able to keep him to 2 points in the second half, that's great.
Eric, if you can beat Northern Iowa and you can beat Loyola, why can't you guys challenge for this championship in the second half?
Oh yeah, that was our goal from day one. To be honest, we expect to get big wins like this, and we expect to fight for the Valley Championship.
Did that attitude kind of change in the middle of the season, or with Aaron going down and not having a lot of experience back, you guys were picked 10th. Did your expectations change at some point during the first half of the conference season?
Most definitely not. We have a lot of good players. Obviously, Aaron is a good player, but we have a lot of good players on our team that's willing to step up and make big time plays, and they're doing it right now.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You got to give credit and congrats to Southern. Very, very tough, guarded. They looked really confident offensively. You got to give them credit. They won that game, and they earned it.
Or why was it so hard to get Crowley involved here in the second half?
I got to do a better job of getting him the ball. Got a great player, and we got him in early. I got to do a better job getting him the ball. It's on me.
With their defense, did you think you were going to have to hit a couple threes?
Of course. Of course you got to hit a couple threes. I mean, when you play a defense that packs it in, the game's going to the three-point line, you got to make some threes. Of course, they're putting a guy in front of him, a guy behind him, and when you're skipping, we definitely got to make some threes. I got to continue to do a better job of working on spacing to get some better shots for us, and I'll be better.
McGill didn't come out at all for them the entire game. Had career high 27 points. What did he do that worked so well against you?
Yeah, he looked all league tonight. He looked all league against us last time. He looks all league on film, and I got to do a better job of getting our defense to where he can't go downhill so much, and it starts with me. And I'll do a better job getting him. But he hesitates and he reattacks as good as anybody in our league. Him and AJ Green got that hesitate and then reattack, and I think that was a really good move, a good one-on-one move that he can do. They hit two really tough shots at the end of shot clocks. McGill and Benson hit 2 threes at the end of shot clock. You got to give them credit. We missed a couple of those. I mean, you got to make some shots. You got to make some shots down the stretch too. And I give them credit, but I got to do a better job of really, closing up that paint when he drives. You got to give up something, and when they're shooting like that, and we got to close off something, and I'll do a better job.
What did you like about Kennedy's game today?
He was aggressive. I liked it. He was aggressive, and he's been floating when he gets to the rim. He goes by you real hard, and then he floats at the rim, and I thought he went hard all the way to the rim. I thought he went all the way to the rim really hard, and I thought he competed. I thought Marquise competed really hard. I looked at him and I said, man, he was really, not just because he made shots, but I just his energy. I thought he was really battling in there for a freshman in this environment. We're hitting a very hot team, a very confident team. I was disappointed in the first half. We had double-digit leads, I think, twice, and took the foot. They answered, and that's what good teams do. They answered with 2 threes both times we got into double digits. And I know Benson hit one, Domas hit one, Suggs hit one, and someone else hit one. And they were back-to-back when we got it back down, then we got it back up, and they hit back-to-back again. And that's uncharacteristic of us, and it starts with me. I got to get us to the point. If you're going to win this league, and we've done it 2 years in a row, you can't take your foot off the gas pedal in this league. And we took our foot off the gas pedal, and they capitalized. And they're playing very, very hard. I mean, they really play hard. They play smart, and they're confident. They got a lot of those things, those traits going for them right now. And we've got to get that. We lost 2 in a row, and we got to regroup. We had 2 very tough places to play, Northern Iowa and Southern. Had our opportunities in the last minute of both games. Didn't get it done. We got to regroup and find a way to bounce back for Saturday.
How pleased were you with your bench 21 points from them tonight?
Well, mostly it was Marquise. So Tom Welsh has been doing stuff. He came in, knocked out a shot. I really like Tom's bounce. He was confident. He's been ready to play. So I thought our bench, Marquise and Tom did well. I think Paxton, even though I don't know if he scored much, but he did some nice things. That bench wasn't our problem.
Anything else?
All right, guys.
Thanks, Coach. go ahead and open it up for questions for Barret.
How's it feel to get that one tonight, Barret?
It felt great. Huge crowd, so it was unbelievable to have that support, that energy in the building again. It was amazing, like we talked about last time, and that was a big win, and it felt really good to get that.
It almost looked like somebody on the bench yelled for you to shoot it. Did you hear something from the bench to shoot the ball?
Yeah, so I was gonna shoot the first one, and I checked the shot clock, and I saw I didn't have that much time left anyway, so just took the shot. And like you said, people were just yelling, shoot it anyway.
Did you
So
see the basket from there?
of course, practice those all the time. So I felt good that went in for sure.
You know, you got down 10, early, and were able to cut to 5. Just what does it say about the toughness of your group to get this one tonight?
Yeah, we're a really resilient group, and we're learning more about ourselves each game. So obviously Illinois State, we didn't play very well, and we found a way to win. In this game, we came out and they hit us first, but we responded like we've been doing since the summer, and got to continue to build on that for sure.
Probably had a big first half for Loyola. What was the emphasis on the second half? I mean, I think you had 2 points in the second, so obviously you were able to.
Yeah, in the first half, our game plan was to double him, and with the way that they're playing, they had a guy lifted, and so the double man that was coming baseline, it was a long trip to get there. So they weren't getting there in time, which was it's a tough trip to get there anyway. So I'll jump on high side, and he was getting a lot of easy looks over the top too for Whites. So second half, we just switched to just playing straight up and playing with a strong chest and making him finish. So it worked out.
You were guarding him real tight, though, like the majority of the game. I know he's kind of a bigger guy and you're more of a skinny guy, so that makes it a little bit easier, I guess, to guard him and keep up with him the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
So, was it a matter of kind of wearing him down almost the entire game?
I think it was just that second half adjustment, not relying on a weak side guy and just playing with a strong chest instead of waiting on that double. So I think that was the best fit for that game, especially in the second half. It worked.
How big a lift was McGill for you guys tonight?
Huge. Eric was unbelievable, and that's the type of player Eric is. I mean, when he gets hot, he gets hot. You've seen that. He hit those tough threes. I think that was Drake when he hit a couple and got the run going, and then he hit a lot of big shots, and he got to the rim today too and was finishing very well. So Eric's a big time player, and like you said, you got to make those plays in those big games too.
You finished the first half of the conference season. You're tied for second.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were picked last. Have your expectations changed to try to make a run at this?
No, that was always someone else's expectations of us. We never expected ourselves to be in last, so we're going to continue to keep working and getting better.
But have your expectations changed to winning the league?
That's how we plan on winning this league from our first day in June. Like I said, that's someone else's expectations, and we're going to keep working at that and try to win a championship.
Last 5 or 6 minutes of the game, you were in there and you had 4 fouls. Were you nervous about picking up that 5th one?
Yeah, I made some dumb plays, chasing after offensive rebounds or loose balls that picked up some cheap ones. So I knew I just had to be more disciplined and not even give a chance to get a cheap one and take myself out of the game. So just had to focus on making sure going straight up and not chasing anything down that wasn't really my area, just being smart about things.
Rebounding, you've done a little bit. Your numbers are going up a little bit. Just how well have you limited the other player to a second shot, or getting the first rebound?
Yeah, just trying to continue make an emphasis on getting that first shot, getting that rebound going, because it helps us offensively as well. If we rebound the ball clean, we can get it out and we can run, and we like to play in transition. So making that focus of hitting that guy, going to the ball has been something that we've been working on in practice for sure.
Did you do anything specifically? Crestwood really got shut down the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys do anything at halftime to do that, or is it just you didn't get the ball enough?
No, they just said just play straight up, just play with a strong chest and stay down. He's got really good footwork, so it's easy to get caught on the shot fakes and the step throughs, but if you stay disciplined and stay down, make it tough on him, and he's going to finish a lot of tough shots, but tonight he didn't. He's a great player, obviously, but this worked out for us too.
I assume that your chest gets really sore after getting bumping into it 100 times a game.
Of course, but that's what practice is for, and we got guys like Stevan and Siku beating me up too, so used to that for sure.
2 blocks tonight, that one really amped up the crowd. I mean, when that crowd is that much in the arena and then they get amped up, I mean, it feels like you guys are world beaters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely does. Like I said, the energy it's amazing. When you're tired, it gives you that boost. When you're confident, it gives you that extra push to make that next big play. So fans have been amazing, and it looks like numbers are increasing still. So love that support, and we're going to need it, especially for the second half to continue to do what we want to do.
Anything else for Barret? Thanks.
All good. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks a lot. Good game. Thanks.
Everybody ready? All right, starts off with a statement, Coach.
Well, incredibly proud of our guys. Just the effort that they've played, really consistently since the beginning of the season, and just continuing to get better every single day. And they've really embraced that. And tonight, to fight through our way, to not play well in the first half and keep it close, and then to really step up in the second half and find a way to win. And that's what these last couple of games have been about, finding ways to win. And I'm proud about our seniors. Barret, Ronnie, and obviously Eric had a special performance tonight. He really carried us, and there wasn't a lot to do with coaching. And I'm happy for him because of what he's invested. And it was a great team win. It was a great win for the program. And now we got to look forward to another road game at Drake.
It seemed like a game where when big shots seemed to be made, they were made, especially down the stretch when Loyola made that big run in the second. What can you say about your team's offense when it mattered most down the stretch tonight?
We execute pretty well, especially in the second half. And, I want to thank all the fans. I meant to say that in the beginning. Just so appreciative of the atmosphere in the Banterra Center. And it's really been since the start of the season. And, tonight was just another special night. It was a special memory for our guys. And just that crowd, it makes such a difference. I mean, it's hard for teams to come in here and play when we have the arena like that. It was just a great night for the community. And, offensively, yeah, I think we're doing some things better than we did in the beginning of the year. And the guys are starting to take some better shots. We didn't want to take any tough twos. We wanted to try to get to the basket or take some open threes. And I thought we did a good job of that, especially in the second half.
Did we do anything different on Crutler the second half? He only had 5 shots.
Yeah, Barret stepped up in the second half. I mean, he played physical defense. He was disciplined. He got called for an offensive foul, but besides that, he did a great job using his chest and not his hands. And, I just thought he competed and tried to do his work early. And, Coach Moser, I mean, he's one of the best coaches. They had an unbelievable game plan. They executed it extremely well, especially in the first half. In the second half, they had open threes that they missed. But, I thought Barret really stepped up in the second half defensively.
Defensively, how much did you feel like you physically matched the guards, the physicality of the guards?
At times we did well. Obviously, Marquise Kennedy got going in the second half and was able to get to the basket a little bit too easy, and we got to do a better job at that. But besides that, besides him and Krutwig scoring in the paint, I thought we kept the rest of the guards outside of the paint.
2 for 6 for Marcus. Didn't really look for a shot attempt tonight, but Eric stepped up in a big way. What kind of luxury is that for you to know you can have other guys step up when one person maybe struggle a little bit?
Yeah, it's been great because Marcus and Eric have had a great season for us, but it's always other guys stepping up. Trent, Lance, Barret, Ronnie, Carrington, Harwin. It's different guys, different nights, and that's when you have a really good team. When other guys, if someone's not playing as well or missing some shots, another guy can pick them up.
Full game for Eric. Obviously, that's not something you planned for as a coach, but was there ever a moment where you wanted to take him out?
No, not the way he was playing. I did not want to take him out.
How was he able to, or how were we able to get him somewhat isolated in the lane where he could kind of take his guy to the basket and try to find the threes?
Yeah, I mean, we try to clear out the lane, do some actions for him where he can get some driving angles, and Eric just made some plays. I mean, try to drive it, back dribble, get to the basket again. He made a couple tough threes, and defensively, he got deflections. He was involved defensively. I thought he had great energy on the defensive end too.
What sort of confidence does this build for you and your team with the second half of the Valley season coming up?
Well, I mean, I think it's great to get a home win, and like I told the guys, that's only the first half of the Valley. Every game is going to be like this. We got 9 more of these games in the regular season, and it's going to be a grind, and we just have to keep getting better. Every single day we can't let up, we can't be complacent. We haven't arrived, and I think our guys, have that chip on their shoulder where they still feel doubted, and they got something to prove every single day.
What kind of situations you put these guys in practice that you feel like you've helped them clutch when it's late in the game when these guys haven't been in that situation a lot in their careers?
I mean, we do situations, you know, different time and score situations all the time throughout practice. Since the summer, we've done different situations. But I think it's also the type of kids. I mean, they're competitive and they're winners. You know, that's who we recruit. We recruit winners, guys who have won before, who know what it takes. And, you know, when you get guys who all they've done is won before, that's what they expect to do. And it's a lot easier to have that.
Looking at the advanced stats here on the page, Trent Brown had a +14 tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, how great is he? There's really no offensive stats there, but on the defensive side, he's one of the premier defenders. I think he's arriving in the league in that spot.
For sure, and he takes pride in that, and that was kind of his knock coming out of high school. And you know, he's one of our toughest guys, and he's helped us tremendously on the defensive end. You know, he can make shots, but you know, he's getting better and better, and he's getting more confidence on that defensive end, and you know, he really helps us keep us connected defensively.
It was good to see the student sections almost full.
Oh man,
That's where you get your
Yeah, it was. I mean, the whole place. I mean, I didn't look around much, but after the game, just after the handshake line, seeing the students behind me, you know, it was just great. You know, and I'm extremely appreciative, and I know how much the guys love it and how much they enjoy playing here. You know, I said before, you know, as soon as we're done with the road game and we have a home game, they're already talking about, can't wait to get back to the Banterra Center and play. You know, so it really is a home court for us.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.